My first ever interaction with Vitality was actually my first day at Peldon Rose. The calibre of their design and the level of detail and how it can reflect really authentically our clients and what they stand for.
The tender documents came through and it was evident very clearly to me that they wanted to go through an engagement process, which is perfect for the strategy team, exactly what we did. So when we went to our pitch, we focused on the strategy element, the engagement process.
The strategy team was the secret ingredient to securing this project.
We didn't want to necessarily go along and start talking about fixtures, fittings and what good will look like, because how can we understand how we bake the cake unless we know what the ingredients are?
There was one person on their team that wasn't keen on Peldon Rose, the head of facilities, Glenn. Glenn's now a massive Peldon Rose advocate.
And Glenn made it very clear to me that when we had been appointed, the vote was 6-1 in favour of Peldon Rose. The one vote was Glenn. He didn't want to work with Peldon Rose. We delivered London successfully. As soon as we had finished London, he said, "Listen, we're doing Bournemouth together." Now that was fantastic.
Vitality buys on trust and the relationship that they build with their suppliers. And the strategy team was able to build that relationship early on, that level of trust that enabled them to then move it into the fit-out division without going out to market. And because the pre-con team and design were early involved supporting that strategy team in selecting a building, we'd already built that level of trust and that client relationship with their team.
What does it say about us as a business? I think it's the relationship piece, which we're good at and we're strong on. We want to work with the client. We don't want to get them in, burn them and jump out. Projects go wrong all the time. But I think it's how you deal with the things that go wrong. And I think that's one thing which the client appreciated in us, is that if there was something that wasn't going perfect, we didn't try and hide anything from them. It was transparent. They would rather have sight of it so that we as a global project team, including them, can find a solution.
The work has challenged us internally to be better, to grow, to figure out new ways to work and collaborate with our clients. And I think that's really exciting. I think it's a reflection of what's to come for Peldon Rose.
Ben and I also represented Peldon Rose at the Vitality Supplier Awards, and we also received an award there for the work that we've done with them, transforming the workspace for their people in London and Bournemouth.
I think this is a fine example of a people-centric business that wanted to work for a people-centric business as well. So they were looking for an alignment of culture, ethos and values as well. For me, Peldon Rose is a brand, nothing more than a brand, and Sterling House is nothing more than a superficial capsule in which we work. It's the people that occupy that space that make us different and that make us unique. And that's exactly what Vitality have bought into.